Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot, and this reading is going to be for the sign of Scorpio. Hello Scorpio, and thank you for joining me. I start out with 2 messages from Spirit. I'm going to read you those 2 messages, and then we're going to go into the tarot portion of your reading, okay? And FYI, excuse me if the light glares on the card and you can't see the card that well. I'm in the process of getting a new camera. Just bear with me, and I appreciate your patience, okay? But I will read the cards to you, and I will still show them, but you probably won't see them all that well because of the light, but I just want to let you know that. So let's start out with your messages here, Scorpio. The first card you have is empowerment, okay? Again, I know you probably can't see that well. I apologize. I'm trying to turn it that way. All right, empowerment. Now it says, Scorpio, you hold the power to shape your reality. Okay, take charge of your actions and decisions today. Own your choices today. Take full responsibility for the direction of your path. So they don't want you to leave things at this time to chance where you're, maybe going along with something. Maybe you're saying, well, that's if it needs to change, or if you're leaving something or a decision in someone else's hands. And I really kind of get that for some of you. And their spirit is telling you, do not do that. They want you to take back control and power and empower yourself back in the direction that you want your life to go in, okay? They don't want you to leave a decision up into someone else's hands. They don't want you to just sit there and wait on someone else to make a decision. I'm not telling you to go out and force anything, but I'm telling you, though, is to empower yourself to know that you have the power to shape your own life. If someone is not doing something, or they're not treating you a certain way, or they're not giving you the answers you need, that is an answer. Okay, so keep that in mind. But they want you to empower yourself to start going down the direction of life that you want to go back. Give yourself back power. A lot of you, I do feel, looking at the tarot portion, that this is going to be more relationship based than it is career based, but we'll get there, okay? You have the forgiveness card here, okay? Again, sorry if you can't see it that well, it's the light. But it's a man with a dove, okay? And I'm going to read it to you, and this is the forgiveness card, okay? And it says, Scorpio, releasing resentments frees you, okay? Forgiveness is not for the other person. It is for you, okay? Let go of the past hurt. Choose peace over pain by forgiving yourself and others. So sometimes when we, break up with people, or people break up with us, or sometimes when we even get cheated on, we'll blame ourselves. We'll be, like, oh, I should have never been with that person, or I waited too long for that person, or I wasted my time with this person. That's like taking blame. But you shouldn't do that. And that's where Spirit's telling you to forgive yourself for that, right? Don't take accountability or that for the way you were treated, or even the choices you made. So again, allow yourself to forgive yourself. Now, where it's telling by forgiving others, like maybe someone done you wrong. Maybe it was a family situation, maybe a friend situation, maybe a relationship situation where someone has done you wrong, and Spirit's telling you to forgive them, because if you don't, you carry that with you, and it stops you, right? It keeps you in this limbo. So the reason that they want you to forgive them is like freeing yourself. It's not letting them off the hook. God's going to take care of them in his own divine timing. But they want you to be free. And the way you can be free is by forgiving that situation, and allow yourself to be free to move forward, to heal, and to get your blessings, okay? For that's for whoever needed. So remember, you had empowerment and forgiveness, okay? So let's jump into the tarot portion of your reading. Scorpio. I'm going to go with the overall energy here. I do feel like some of you are arguing, or have been arguing, or having some disagreements here, okay? Now, this could be with family, this could be with friends, or this could be in a relationship or with a partnership. But there's some kind of conflict there, some kind of back and forth, some kind of tit for tat, some kind of argument. If it's not that, for me, that's my internal conflict where you could be fighting with yourself internally about some choices you made or some decisions you made, right? Where you're kind of at odds with yourself. Should I? Or, maybe one side of you is telling you it's time to let something go and move forward, and the other side is like, nah, I can't. That's internal conflict. Where you need to let go and move forward, but it's something that's holding you back. If it's not that, it's where you're kind of going back and forth with other people, and still it's not a forward movement, okay? It's a stagnant energy. And I say that here because, and some of you have been isolating yourself or holding yourself back. Maybe it's a sense of you are not moving forward here, no matter where you find yourself at in this reading, Scorpio. You're not moving forward in a certain direction you need to. And it says, beware of excess isolating, leading you to loneliness and social withdrawal. So some of you are like holding yourself back. You're not moving forward in a certain direction you need to go in. You keep either holding yourself back for a relationship, holding yourself back out of fear, holding yourself back by saying you're not ready. You're isolating yourself. You maybe not opening it up. You might not be dealing with other people. But it's something that you're doing, and it has some kind of pain component to it, because Spirit is wanting you to heal. It is a time for you to heal because you have the Six of Swords here twice. Okay, the Six of Swords, if you see that, that's an angel steering a boat while you're in this boat, and they're guiding you to calmer waters, to more healing waters, right? It's called departure, and it's also the Six of Swords here, okay? And it talks about healing. It says, you are navigating towards calmer waters, Scorpio, leaving the past troubles behind. So again, remember I told you, it's something that they want you to let go of. Someone that has hurt you, or something you're kind of holding on to that still causes you some kind of pain. And you're kind of with that forgiveness and the empowerment card. They want you to take your power back and allow yourself to be free and forgive yourself and others and move forward here so you can heal and get your rewards and allow, the angels. So you have that twice here. These are two different cards, two different decks, I mean. And both of them, you got the Six of Swords twice. I know you can, there you go. But you see that these are two different decks, and you got that twice here from Spirit, really wanting to let you know that they want you to heal and move forward here, and they're guiding you towards this healing. But you have to cooperate. You can't just hold on to the past. You can't hold on to someone or a past relationship or past pain. Here with the Six of Cups, now this could be someone you consider to be a soulmate, a past person, someone you might even have children with, but it's something from the past. It can be anything that you're holding on to, okay? But it's something that causes you pain here with the Five of Cups. Now, it could be past pain, past sorrow, past relationship, past guilt. It could be anything where you feel like this person has hurt you. I don't know. You know what it is. But it's something that's keeping you stuck. You keep focusing on that instead of looking what still stands here, okay? You're still looking at what's been lost, what's been spilled, what's been done, and having sorrow for that, instead of turning around and seeing what still stands and moving towards that, okay? And Spirit really wants you to do that. They want you to let go here. They want you to walk away from old emotional pain and baggage and things that have hurt you, things that cannot move where you're going. They want you to empower yourself and let that go and to move away from it, okay? Because some of you have some kind of pain here with the Three of Swords. Okay, some of you could be some kind of betrayal here, where it's a third-party situation where someone you felt cheated on you, or they're seeing other people or have other people in their life. But it's something that has hurt you, and if it's not that, it's just some kind of heartache and some kind of betrayal of something here, okay? And again, for some of you, it is dealing with a partnership where a person has either lied to you, betrayed you, cheated on you. If not, it's just some kind of internal pain that you have from the past. Okay? Because you do have the deceit card here, where someone could be manipulating you, lying to you. Be cautious with your plans, communications, and partnerships here, Scorpio. Are all parties being forthright? Okay? Again, don't forget you have that empowerment card. Okay? There are new things here for you on the horizon here that will bring in more equal give and take and more balance, but you have to move towards that. You can't just sit there and wait for it to happen. You can't just sit there and hope that it happens. You have to move towards that in your everyday life, right? And you do that by letting things go and moving in a new direction. Okay, you have, again, you have the 5 of Wands here twice, so definitely some of you have been arguing or disagreeing with someone, okay? And it says, misunderstandings lead to heated debates, clash in perspectives, and create further discord. Okay, so you could be arguing with someone or having some disagreements with others, and Spirit is telling you, you know, it's time for you to make a decision about the situation and finally take your power back. Forgive them, forgive yourself, and let go and move forward here. Because someone, you have the 7 of Swords here twice too. Someone is lying and deceiving, and that's what needs to come to an end. If you're lying and deceiving yourself, or you're deceiving or lying to other people, that needs to stop, Scorpio. And if someone's doing that to you, you need to stop it by empowering yourself and stopping it, meaning you don't participate in it anymore. You don't allow them to do that to you anymore, okay? It needs to come to an end here with the Death card. That needs to end, okay? And some of you could be dealing with a, I don't know where I said Sagittarius, but you could have here some players that could be here are Aquarius, yeah, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo here, or even you, Scorpio here, okay? Some of you could be, you know, deceiving yourself by a certain situation. You're staying stuck. You keep thinking about the past. You keep isolating yourself. Keep holding yourself back. Maybe not, you know, holding on to the past. Maybe holding on to a past identity or a past relationship. But Spirit really wants you to free yourself. Forgive yourself, free yourself, and forgive that person and move on, move forward, okay? Because you do, you know, a lot of you just want to be happy, okay? Because you have the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, so you really just want to be happy. And Spirit is saying you can do that, right? But you have to, you have the Tower card here. So again, if you don't do this, Spirit is going to come and break something down for you. But they're calling on you to actually make a decision to do it yourself and allow yourself to heal. And how you allow yourself to heal is about freeing yourself. And how do you free yourself is about empowering yourself and saying that you're going to go in a different direction. You're going to lay a groundwork for something new. You're going to heal. Because it's a really big indication here about you healing from some kind of past pain here for whoever this is for. And this could be a relationship. This could be family situation. This could be a friend situation. It could be anything like that. But it's some kind of something from the past that you've been carrying. That's been causing you pain. Even if you're not showing up crying every day, it's still with you, okay? And it's still keeping you stagnant is what I'm getting from Spirit, is keeping you from not moving forward. And they want you to empower yourself back and to release that stuff and move forward. Forgive yourself and forgive others that's in the situation and allow yourself to move forward, Scorpio. I can't express that enough because that's what it keeps shouting at me while I look at your reading. Because you have the 6 of Swords here twice, keeps telling me you need to allow yourself to heal. You have the Star card here. Both of these cards talks about healing and renewal, allowing yourself to heal after something turbulent. Here with the Tower, okay? And they want you to just make a decision to heal yourself, to free yourself, to empower yourself, and move forward. Okay, that's what I have for you. I really hope this helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below if it resonated with you. Share your story. I would love to hear it. I would read it, and I will reply back to you. Thank you for being here with me, and I really do hope this helped. And like, subscribe, and share so I can get more time to go more in depth with some of your readings, okay? Thank you, and bye for now.